Hope y'all are able to find us again. We're having some technical issues. And walk after running the count full. Pearson Pollard struggling a little bit here in the 8th inning. I think we should be good for the rest of the game, though. 2 innings left in this contest. 0-1, there's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Pearson still sitting on 34 strikeouts. 35 would tie him for 3rd in the West Coast League. Two on, the 0-2. That one is, did he go? Yes, there is strikeout number 35. Reeve Boyd down hacking. Ryan Vandenbrink with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Pippins in the bottom of the 8th will have Varney, and then the top of the order. First pitch, a strike at the top of the zone. Wind gusts have definitely picked up here at the ballpark. Oh, 1, there's a strike, number 2. If Pearson can complete this, he'll move into sole possession of 3rd place. Chasing the leaders in the West Coast League in strikeouts. Here it is. Downstairs. Vandenbrink knows the strike zone well. He's hit 4 times, now 5 today. He's also been doing all the catching. One, 2 from Pearson. Swing and a miss. Sole possession of 3rd place in the West Coast League in strikeouts. 36 on the season for the Islander from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pippins needing some offense.
I love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, their Hawaiian's great.
What's your pizza?
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
The new Sage Spa is now open at Legends Casino Hotel, offering a variety of invigorating and relaxing options. Call the spa now to book your reservation and prepare to be pampered.
Eli Knowlton's day is done. That means that Christopher Wrench is in the game now for the Bend Elks. 6'5", 220 from Bozeman, Montana. Spent this last season with the Yakima Valley College Yaks just up the street on Nob Hill Boulevard. With Bend, he's appeared in 5 games. All of them have been starts, and so coming out of the bullpen for the first time. 6.15 ERA, 19 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts to 11 walks. Last time out against the Marion Berries, 3 1/3, 2 runs, both earned, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. He'll face 9-1-2 for the Yakima Valley Pippins. Varney, who's been on base twice today, And then Dylan Anderson and Greg Luna. Wrench knows a thing or two about the high fences in the city of Yakima, both Parker Fowler Field and the Orchard, Yakima County Stadium, have some tall outfield fences. First pitch nearly hits Varney. 1 ball, no strikes. Parker Fowler Field is the home of the American Legion squads over the summer, in addition to the Yakima Valley Yaks. They see action all throughout. Tied again, 2-1. One of the few players you see out of the state of Montana. As a wind gust comes into my booth and knocks over my screen. Varney ahead in the count, 3-1. It's amazing what the wind can do. Starting to get a little hazy. Filled with some dust in the sky. 3-1. That's a sword. It's now 3-2. Knowlton ends his day pitching 2 innings, striking out 4. Payoff. Swing and a miss. Wrench handcuffed him. Bullpen has looked good. 5 strikeouts from the relievers. Back to the top of the order, Dylan Anderson. Pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Dylan 0 for 2 today. Drives this one. Gloved by the first baseman Thompson. Race to the bag. Anderson will be safe. The ball is dropped. Anderson makes the turn towards first. He thinks he's out, and now he's officially tagged out. Anderson didn't realize he was safe. And now he moves back to the dugout. So that's a hit for Dylan, as he clearly beats it out and then the ball is dropped. I think he felt the tag and then didn't listen to first base coach Mark Grange as the second baseman Santana applies the tag. Second out recorded here in the inning as it's strike 1 to Greg Luna. It's 0-2 to Greg. You got to score that 3-1 and then 4, as it was Santana who picked up the baseball. Pitch golfed out towards left field. It's going to drop in front of a sliding Miller. Greg Luna going to turn around first. He's at second. He will hard stop at the bag and pick up a double. A 2-out double. Luna with one of the few hits for Yakima Valley. Kyler Bittner digs in. The catcher Vandenbrink out to chat with Wrench. I believe we have some defensive substitutions. told that Boyd is now the left fielder. He's the one that slid on that play. So that means we have a new right fielder. That is Miller. So they just flip sides. Popped up, foul territory. Vandenbrink gives chase right near his head coach. It will fall into the stands. Pretty easy souvenir to grab. Bittner behind in the count, 0-1. Skied on the shallow part of right field. Coming in, Miller. He will make the catch for out number 3. Pippins leave one on. They do pick up 2 hits. We go to the 9th, 8-0.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox. Find summer clearance savings in electronics, sporting goods, barbecue and patio, home goods, and more. Plus save $3 on Tillamook beef jerky. Find 8 mega rolls of MD bath tissue for $5.99. Dello 1-gallon diesel engine oil is just $11.99. And get Skechers hands-free Swift Fit shoes for just $49.99. Summer clearance and store-wide 3-week savings are happening now at Bi-Mart since 1955.
Another new arm in for the Yakima Valley Pippins, Oliver Wilday from Yakima Valley College making his appearance. Well, our next telecast on the Pippins video stream will be on Friday against the Portland Pickles when they come to town. Portland swept Yakima Valley down at Walker Stadium. That is the first game after the All-Star break for the Pippins. It will be team poster giveaway night. Fireworks, I believe, will follow that game as well. There's a lot going on Friday. Be sure to come out to the Orchard. You can buy tickets at pippinsbaseball.com/tickets. Bend with one more chance to add on here in the 9th inning. It will be Jack Lafitte, and then Dawson Santana and Vinny Salvione. Be like those fans and come on out. Running out of chances. 9 home games left after today. Bill Day. 6.75 ERA over the 2 games that he has worked. Last time he was on the mound was July 2nd here at the Orchard against the Marion Berries. Fouled into the screen. It's 0-2. Wilday has 1 walk to no strikeouts on the season, looking for that first K. Oh-2 on the ground out to second. Bittner takes his time and gets out number 1. Top of the order, Dawson Santana for the 6th time today. Pitch downstairs, ball 1. Strike 1 there. It's 1-1. Battle of the Yakima Valley College pitchers right now as the 1-1 drops. There's a strike, count even at 2 apiece. Inside. Count will run full. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. There's the first strikeout for Will Day on the season. Brings up Vinny Salvione, but instead it will be Benji Solano pinch hitting. First pitch outside. Solano struck out back amid the technical issues for us on the broadcast, so we apologize. 2-0, there's a strike. Solano struck out back in the 7th inning. Two outs here. 2-1. Strike 2. Will Day's stuck with the breaking ball. Looks like Bend will go to their 3rd pitcher out of the bullpen. Wrench will be done after 1 inning. 2-2 from Will Day. Over the head of Luna into foul territory. Count remains even at 2-2. Bend, one of the founding members of the West Coast League, still playing today, 20 years later. Two outside. Count will run full with 2 outs. They will return back to Vince Guinness Stadium after today's game. Nighthawks on both the 15th and the 17th, as Will Day will lose Solano. Gives Makoa Sniffen one last chance to swing the bat. So Cowlitz electing to play a couple of get-right games. Before and after the All-Star game, as the first pitch is cut on and missed, fouled back rather, by Makoa Sniffen. Their next game that counts in the second half will be July 18th at Vince Guinness Stadium against the Cowlitz Black Bears. 0-1 to Luna. Drops it initially, but he will send it across accurately for out number 3. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Pippins need a miracle here on a Sunday.
Yeah, tequila makes her clothes.
One of the hottest names in country, Joe Nichols. Live in concert, July 27th, 8 p.m., Legends Event Center.
Hey, yeah, like I was nodding right along to a song on the radio, yeah.
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop.
Somewhere sunny.
Joe Nichols, live.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to offer wet and dry wellness pods in the entire Northwest. Call the Sage Spa at Legends now to make your reservation for the ultimate relaxation experience.
As promised, Caden Alberghini comes into the game for the Bend Elks. 6'6", 280 on the mound from Issaquah, Washington. A 1-0 record through his 5 games. Has worked in 7 innings over those 5 contests with a 2.57 ERA. He will face the middle of the Yakima Valley order. 4, 5, and 6 spot are due up for the Pippins. Ethan Buckley will hit first, and then Julian Angulo. Alberghini from Seattle University, where he will be a senior next year. Pippins trying to break that 0 on the scoreboard. A disputed 3 hits on the board right now. I believe that will eventually move to 4 when the game is over and we have a chance to review the play at first with Dylan Anderson. He was not out on the initial play, the tag by the covering pitcher, because the ball was dropped. But then he was tagged out because he thought that he was out initially. So here is Buckley. Pippins in their final 3 outs before taking the All-Star break. A much-needed All-Star break. The Pippins looking like they will drop to 9-27 through the first 36 games of the season. Foul ball off of Buckley's foot. It's too bad it was off his foot because the ball would have rolled right back into the third base bag. Buckley 0 for 3 today. Alberghini ready. But something you notice is he is very deliberate in his delivery. Takes a deep breath, then kicks the leg up, and then fires home as Buckley spoils it foul. A couple of young fans waiting to run the bases after today's game. It is Sunday Fun Day. The 1-2 pitch. Buck takes upstairs. Completing his 6th game in a row in the catching position. He will take these 4 days off and use them mainly to recover, if I had to guess. That is a lot to put on your body, 6 straight days behind the dish. 2-2. Pokes it, shallow right. Running back Thompson. The second baseman will slide. That is Santana making the catch in fair territory. And another stellar defensive play by the Bend men on the infield. You just can't get a hit right now if you're Yakima Valley. Nothing falling. Angulo, 0 for 3. Pitch upstairs, 1 ball, and no strikes. These last 4 innings have sort of drug on. No runs since the top of the 5th in this game. Angulo sends it into the screen. Julian from Cal Poly Pomona trying to pick up his first hit tonight and pick up hit number 20 on the season. 1-1 fouled at the plate. Bacosa went 5 innings, giving up no runs. 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Knowlton, 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. Wrench, 1 inning with the 1 strikeout. Alberghini, the 1-2 inside. Count now 2-2. Angulo is going to be awarded first base as he shakes out his right hand. All right, base runner for Yakima Valley. We'll take a look at it. Pitch came inside. Yeah, got him on the forearm of that back arm. Gage Reeser takes strike 1. Ben trying to take the series here in Yakima Valley. Pitch line down the right field line, foul. It's now 0-2. So it looks like the elusive 10th win on the season will stay away from Yakima Valley at least one more game. They'll have to wait until after the All-Star break to try and pick that win up, barring an 8-run comeback with 1 out. 0-2, driven out towards center. Carlson now coming in. Initially was drifting back. He drops the baseball. Angulo caught in between. The throw to second. They'll get the force. And there's 2 away. The punches keep coming. Gage able to pick up. Well, we don't actually know what it's scored yet. Still waiting on the official scoring. Either way, Reeser is safe. It's 8-4 the putout for Angulo. Jake Porter, the last hope for the Pippins. Ahead in the count, 1-0. Gage replacing Julian at first. A little bit more speed, but certainly not a running situation here. 1-0 downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Officially ruled an E8 that puts Gage aboard. Second error committed by Bend as the ball goes all the way to the backstop. Gage Reeser will turn and head to third. A stolen base of second, and then a wild pitch gets him to third. Vandenbrink was not too quick to get back and retrieve that baseball. You're going to see this just come inside. Gage was running, so easily had second, and then got to third without a throw. 3-0 here to Jake Porter. over the head of the second baseman Santana, and the goose egg is cracked. Yakima Valley plates their first run on a Jake Porter RBI single. A small win for the Pippins as Porter able to just get that one over the infield. The wild pitch hurts Alberghini. Now Braden Bartholomew trying to continue this game. First pitch foul. No balls and a strike. Well, it's going to take a lot with 2 outs to complete a comeback, but at least Yakima Valley can feel a little bit better at the end of this ball game, plating at least 1 run. On the ground, out to short. Salvione sends it across. The throw is dropped. The game will continue as Jake Porter makes a big turnaround third. Third error of the game for the Bend Elks. Don't go anywhere just yet as the infield will meet. Bartholomew still has to wait for his first hit, but he's been on base twice today to go along with reaching on an error last night. Brings up Jack Varney. Well, there is a saying that the 27th out is the hardest one to get. Ben still with a 7-run cushion. Bartholomew is going to take second. First pitch is a strike. We'll see if that's a stolen base or if that's going to be given defensive indifference. First baseman Thompson was not holding him on whatsoever. That pitch called strike 2. After allowing the first run and then a second error, Alberghini is ahead in the count. Long pause, now the 0-2. Down and away, the game continues. Varney stays alive for at least one more pitch. Varney 1 for 2 today. The 1-2 pitch put in play, left side. This will get down for a single. 2 runs are going to score, and Jack Varney with his second hit of the game makes it 8-3. The ball gets away, but Varney will stay put. Pippins' offense finally comes alive here in the 9th inning. Little flare to the opposite field. Porter scored easily. Bartholomew came chugging around. Give Varney 2 more RBI this season. Alberghini struggling to get the last out. On the ground, foul past first. If nothing else, the Pippins making Alberghini work a little bit more before the All-Star break. Oh, 1 upstairs. Alberghini is a little bit rattled out on the mound. Dylan Anderson is up. Remember back in the 8th inning, he beat the throw and the tag at first, but he felt a tag on his shoulder, and so he turned foul, and now the Pippins down to their final strike again. Currently, our official scoring has it in as a simple 3-1 putout. That can't be the case because the ball was dropped. Anderson was safe at first initially. So that will get adjusted at the end of the game. With Varney standing at first, Alberghini's 1-2 pitch. Upstairs. Count now 2-2. Pippins not done. They were scoreless through 8 innings, now have 3 on the board here in the 9th. 2-2 upstairs. The count will run full. Now things get interesting. Greg Luna waits next. He represents a potential 6th run for Yakima Valley here with 2 outs. Payoff pitch. There goes Varney. The ball is outside, and Dylan Anderson draws a walk. There's nobody up in Ben's bullpen because they figured Alberghini had 3 outs to get with 8 runs of cushion. And so it's going to be his inning to work out of trouble. Got 2 quick outs, then an error, a single, another error, another single, and now a walk. Greg Luna is the 8th Pippin to bat here in the 9th. First pitch, a strike. That's not been the problem for Alberghini. He's been able to get ahead in the count almost every batter here in the 9th. Been unable to finish the at-bats. Luna takes strike 2. And again, Yakima Valley down to their final strike. We're 3 hours into the game, 8:02 p.m. Started at 5:02. Alberghini in an 0-2 count to Greg Luna. The pitch, sliced foul. We stay alive. Looks almost like Trevor Kaiser did in the first 3 innings, unable to find that 3rd strike. Luna 1 for 4. Another 0-2 from Alberghini. Outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Borderline pitch. Bryce Reeves says we play on. Now the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Luna spoils it foul. We continue to play baseball here at the Orchard. Three straight long at-bats. Alberghini searching for 1 more strike. One-two pitch. Again spoiled. You got to appreciate the fight that the Pippins are putting up here in the 9th inning. At this point, it's still almost too little too late, but if this continues, Bend might have to consider getting someone up in their bullpen. Count's been 1-2 for 3 pitches now. This offering behind Greg Luna. Both runners will advance. Varney is at 3rd. Dylan Anderson is at 2nd on the wild pitch. Luna is even in the count, 2-2. Alan Cox is probably thinking that this bottom of the 9th inning has taken about 10 minutes too long. 2-2 downstairs. Count runs full again. It gets interesting because if Luna can reach, the tying run is in the on-deck circle. Big payoff pitch with 2 outs. Put in play, right side, down for a hit. The Pippins aren't done yet. Another run scores. It's now 8-4 on the single by Greg Luna. Wild pitch again. Hurts Alberghini. Take a look at this pitch. Just another soft line drive. Kyler Bittner represents what would be a 1-run ball game, as now a mound visit going to take place with the Bend catcher, Vanderbrink, and the pitching coach. Bittner is the 9th man to bat here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ethan Buckley in the on-deck circle represents a tie ball game. All of this action with 2 outs for the Pippins. Today, Bittner picked up a single in the first. He's been held quiet since. Anderson at third. Greg Luna is at first with a shallow lead. Pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes. I am a bit surprised Luna not taking off with the deliberate leg kick from Alberghini. Even with a runner at first, Alberghini still takes a long time to pick that leg up. 1-0. Bittner made him throw a strike. Alberghini's problem has not been getting to 2 strikes. It's been getting that 3rd strike. Been unable to do so the last 4 batters. 1-1 lifted out towards left. Ranging over Boyd. Settles under and makes the catch. The Pippins comeback falls short, but they avoid being shut out 8-4 as the Bend Elks take Game 3 and the series here at the Orchard. We finish at 8:08 p.m., just over 3 hours after we started. Bend 8 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors committed in this contest. The Pippins 4 runs, all in the 9th inning. They sent 9 men to the plate as they will head into the All-Star game and the All-Star break. Now 9-27. Taking a look at this one, Jack Varney was 2 for 3 today with 2 RBI. His only out was a strikeout in the 8th. He reached on a walk in the 5th. Jake Porter had an RBI single in the 9th inning to break the goose egg for Yakima Valley. Greg Luna picked up a single as well that drove home a run in that 9th inning. That will wrap up our coverage of today's contest between the Bend Elks and the Yakima Valley Pippins. For all of us associated with the Yakima Valley Pippins Baseball Club, especially with the broadcast, I'm Harmon Johnson signing off, saying stay safe, have a great night, and we will talk to you all on Friday for Game 1 of 3 between the Yakima Valley Pippins and the Portland Pickles. Final score again tonight, Bend 8, Yakima Valley 4. You've been watching Pippins Baseball.